PROPFIRM match. You see it there, the payout speed. The last time that I got the payout, they paid in 8 hours. These are the things that you need to have in your trading plan, whereby when you take a trade or when you're looking forward to taking a trade, you're going to write it in your pre-trade journaling. You probably must have clicked this video because you want to really start diving into PROPFIRM. Now, it is a brilliant idea. Like, come on, who else is going to give you $50,000 to trade for them without the risk? It is very, very absurd. But then with PROPFIRM, you can actually scale up even to $300,000 and actually make good profit as you go. But there is a problem. Now, if you're starting out with PROPFIRM, you need to understand that payouts can be denied. You need to understand that payout can be denied if you do these things that I'm about to lay out for you. But if you can put in the work and follow the simple steps that I'm going to give you in this video, you are going to avoid all the mistakes that I did that got my account breached, banned, and I also lost an account because of the ignorance to the rules. Like they say, you're never ignorant to the law. You either face the consequence or you know exactly what to do. Now, the first thing you need to understand when it comes to PROPFIRM is some PROPFIRMs are scam. Like, big time, they are scam. Now, how would you identify scam PROPFIRMs? How do you identify scam PROPFIRMs? I'm going to be giving you number one strategy to identify them. Cheap prices. Trust me, you don't want to go for the cheap prices. No. Think about it this way. Somebody is offering you a $50,000 trading account for $25. Now, you are targeting to make up to $200, $300 from that account. Mind you, the $50,000 is a demo account because on their website, they do state it that it is a demo account, a simulated account. Now, do you think somebody is going to give you that demo account for your $25 so you can come back later to make $300? Do you think they're going to pay you? Think about it. Don't just rush into, oh, I want to make $300, $500, and then I want to pay $20 for the account. They obviously just need your money. They obviously just need your money for payment. And at the end of the day, even if you're that good and you pass the PROPFIRM challenge, pass everything, get funded, get the $300 in payouts, okay, are you the one that's going to pay yourself? You need to think about this before you start indulging into getting any PROPFIRM. And this leads me to my first answer for you. Before you start PROPFIRM, always look out for the authenticity of that PROPFIRM. Number one, the reviews from the PROPFIRM. Number two, and never to forget, is this PROPFIRM legit? Of course, you cannot answer that question yourself. So you need to look out for people who have traded with the PROPFIRM and have given their reviews and their experience on the PROPFIRM. But how do you do this? With this website, PROPFIRM Match. Now, PROPFIRM Match. What exactly is PROPFIRM Match? This is a website that is far better than any other website that you can think of when it comes to reviewing PROPFIRMs. As you can see here, PROPFIRM Match. Before you get any PROPFIRM, try as much as possible to go into the PROPFIRM Match and look it up. This is something that I teach my students, mostly the students that are trying to get funded, because I do not want a situation whereby you're going to pass phase 1, pass phase 2 with the Funded Mastery Program plan, and then it is time to get payout. You're being dismissed. It is very, very heartbroken. It's very, very annoying. So when you come to PROPFIRM Match, the first thing you want to do is search it up on Google so you get the exact link, or you use the link in description to get your own PROPFIRM Match right away. Now, once you've clicked on it, you're going to be seeing the website pop up something like this. Now, looking at the website, it has a lot of PROPFIRM, but any PROPFIRM you see on PROPFIRM Match, trust me, they have their specifics. They have things you need to be looking out for. All right. Now, the first thing you want to look out for, it is nothing difficult. You just need to come here and look out for the most popular. All right. Look out for the popular and then look out for what the traders in the firm are talking about according to that firm. All right. Now, we can see the popular right here. Let us filter it to, like, let's say top ranks 1 to 5. And let us see the country we can put there. Let's say pick your country. Let's say Nigeria. Top ranks for Nigeria. That's Nigerians. Now, once we're done with this ranking, we close it up. We close it up as well. And then we start to look out for the top rankings for this filtration. Now we can see Alpha Capital. Alpha Capital is being used in Nigeria well. All right, Alpha Capital is being used in Nigeria well. We have the Blueberry Funded. All right, we have the 5 percenters. We have Breakout. We have Funding Pips. All of this, FTMO, and lot more. But then, this is not all. You need to dive deep. You want to see the reviews of this prop firm from actual traders. Now, yes, you guys must have heard of Trustpilot. Trustpilot is actually good for review, but PROPFIRM Match is actually great because you can get direct review from an actual trader. All right, somebody who have experienced it firsthand that can give you a review is in this PROPFIRM Match. Now we come to the reviews. Let us see the reviews for FUNDEDNEXT and Alpha Capital. Now the reviews for FUNDEDNEXT, let us see right here. We are having the 4.3, we are having 4.5, we are having 4.7, 4.6. Now what does all of these things mean? It means that we are having the trading condition 4.3. That's the rank. Now we are having 4.5 for their customer care, which means the customer care is highly responsive. Yes, I can vouch for that because, bro, you don't have any problem as long as you know how to reach out to the customer care, which is very, very easy. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that in this video as well. And yes, talking about this PROPFIRM Match and FUNDEDNEXT, I'm going to be giving you guys the explanation for the Stellar Lite on FUNDEDNEXT. A lot of people have been asking me, what does the Stellar Lite means? How do I use the Stellar Lite? And what is its benefit? Stay tuned in this video because I'm going to be infusing that in this as well as we proceed. Now, the FUNDEDNEXT 4.5 is the customer care. We are also having user friendliness, which means the interface. Is it user friendly? Does it have MT5? All those kind of stuff. Can you really relate with the prop firm? Yes, you can. That is why you're having 4.7 out of 5. We are having 4.6 in the payout process. FUNDEDNEXT is one of the fastest paying prop firm that you can ever use. They tend to pay you out in 24 hours. I have tested it, I've vouched for it, and I'm telling you fact. For now, FUNDEDNEXT is actually one of the best when it comes to paying out traders. And now the overall, you can see here, we are having 4.5. Now, out of 5, if you're having 4.5 as a review out of a total of 5, don't you think it's a good review? Now, this has given you an understanding that, according to what I'm seeing right here, talking about the ranks, talking about this stuff, and all of these things are estimated by 423 reviews that we've gotten here. Now, all of these things over 5, I'm having 4.5. What does that mean? It means that FUNDEDNEXT is just down 0.5 from me not to use it. But of course, which of the prop firm is going to be having 5 out of 5? It's very, very difficult, of course. So now we're having 4.5. You can see the reviews. All of these things are the rankings. Let us see the reviews to see what traders are actually saying. Now let us go to the reviews. Let's talk about the reviews from this guy. I'm extremely happy with my experience with FUNDEDNEXT. The support team is very outstanding. Like I said, they are very, very responsive. They're responsive, helpful, and genuinely committed to their traders. What really blew me away was the payout speed. You see there, the payout speed. The last time that I got the payout, they paid in 8 hours. All right. Of course, this is not a brokerage firm that you're going to be saying, okay, the payout needs to be faster. No. You need to get your payout. Of course, you need to get payout. And I'm expecting another payout soon, which means that I'm going to be giving you guys an explanation on how fast and how it went actually. So now I received my funds in under 9 hours. Bro, I've really not even seen this, fam. I told you guys 8 hours and he got his own in 9 hours. It's possible, fam. It is possible. And there's some people that are getting their own in 5 hours. Some people are getting it even in lesser. Now, I've never experienced with any prop firm before. I'm telling you fact, guys. There is no prop firm for now that actually pay with the speed that FUNDEDNEXT uses. They pay fast. And do you know why? Because they say if they don't pay you out in 24 hours, they're going to give you $1,000. Pray so you get the $1,000, fam. There's the last time that the error occurred. They couldn't pay out in 24 hours. Guess what? They paid out 170 traders that defaulted, which means these 170 traders, they needed to be paid today, but they couldn't get paid today. They gave them additional $1,000. I can tell you for sure. I received the email. They told us they paid $170,000 to 170 traders. $1,000 each. Do the math. To the extent that somebody who withdrew, I think very low profit, I think very low, he got 1,000 plus. 1,000 plus. So this is a review that once you see from somebody using a 100K account size, you already know that, yo, this firm is something I can work with. This firm is something I can work with, most definitely. All right, now let us go to the next one. I really love FUNDEDNEXT. They stick to their words, and the most important thing that I love is that the payout is fast. Everybody loves fast things. We don't want dulling spirit. Don't dull my spirit. I've already suffered to the point whereby I need to get a payout, and then I shouldn't be waiting so much. All right, now these are the things that once you understand, you've done your researches, you are going to really tell yourself, yes, that I've gotten to this point. Now you can also see that, okay, once you see this kind of stuff, you'll see that this person account size right now, I don't understand. It doesn't have an account right now. So, but it was a 2-step program. It reached payout and all those stuffs. Just come here. You're going to get enough information. Like I said, use the link in the description, PROPFIRM match, and dive into getting an account right there. Make sense? Now, that is the first one. So that is it. You just need to understand the usage of PROPFIRM match. Come here, look for the PROPFIRM you're looking forward to using FUNDEDNEXT. Look at the reviews and you're good to go. Now that is number one. This will make you not to fall victim for the cheap PROPFIRM, and then you end up trading and not getting a payout. That is number one. Number two, that is very important, is you need to know their rules. PROPFIRMs and their rules are important. PROPFIRMs and their rules are important. You can break the rule, but really do not know what happened. You need to understand that if you break the rule, it is not, oh, I don't know. It is stated there. You cannot deny the fact that it wasn't stated. It is just your ignorance to reading it that caused you to lose your account, which is where I'm going to be taking you to right now. It is not difficult. All you have to do is type right here, FUNDEDNEXT rules. Once you search it, it will pop up like this. The first thing you want to be looking out for is the rules and the guideline. Guys, the rules and the guideline, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Tap on it, and then you're going to be reading every single thing concerning PROPFIRM on FUNDEDNEXT, concerning the rules on FUNDEDNEXT. Now, can I hold my position overnight? Yes, you can. But then read what they said. I know you're really, it's too stressful. I don't understand this, that. It is either you take 15 minutes to read it through and understand, or you take 15 months to pass the account, because you keep failing. And because you're ignorant doesn't mean you're not going to get the consequences. That is what you need to understand. Because of your ignorance doesn't mean, oh, I don't know. Any single thing that is kind of perturbed, that is kind of making you stressed, watch and read through here. All right? Watch and read through here and you're good to go. Can I use VPN or VPS? Most of you guys that are asking the question a lot, read through here. Like I used to tell you guys, use a paid VPN. Use a paid VPN service rather than relying on free option. So the paid VPN service can give you a static IP address, so it doesn't go up and down. You might be using 1.193 today. Tomorrow you're going to be using 1.539 tomorrow. Because of the IP is changing, FUNDEDNEXT is going to ban your account because of why you actually are not following the rules. So this is very important, but highly neglected. If you can do this simple thing, like I say, you don't need to start looking for, oh, where's the rules? Where's the rules? I'm going to keep a link in the description right there, so you can actually read through the news right here. And yeah, if you can just abide to it, no problem. After all, you don't have $50,000 to your name, but they are willing to give you a leverage of $50,000. Is it just to read the rules that is your problem? No. And this brings me to the last one, which is highly important but really neglected. Now I'm going to tell you guys something. I lost an account because of I don't understand a particular rule concerning VPN, and I made it in the previous video where I said that it banned my account due to the change of IP address and all. That video really went up over, I think, 10,000 views now, but then the 10,000 views really rose questions, and people were really concerned, and they don't want to get mistaken again. So if you want to stay updated, in these informations and the guidelines, I would recommend you use the link in description to join the Telegram community, because we are giving updates and back-to-back information regarding prop firms and their rules. And of course, if you're looking forward to getting funded, the MTA Funded Mastery Program is worked on. Now, what does this mean? It means that every single trader that are in the team will get funded. As long as you're in the Funded Mastery Program, you're going to be getting funded with any prop firm of your choice. Now, this Funded Mastery Program is a program that has every set of rules that you need. Number one, you need the rules for understanding your game plan. You need rules to understand your game plan, because you're not just going to buy an account and then you buy the account and you start trading. No, you need a game plan, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this video, which is the last one right here. You need a game plan. A game plan is what will set you up and also keep you upright when you are in drawdown. Because trust me, if you're going to be in drawdown, there is a certainty it's going to come. But how do you handle it? That is what brings out the professionalism in you. Trust me, guys, if you can understand how to handle losses and all, getting funded wouldn't really be a problem. I have the certificate standby because I really want to put it on the wall, but then I'm still looking for something good that I can accommodate this one with. So now, what am I trying to make you understand here? The Funded Mastery Program will give you the guideline, the trade path, and also will keep you in check in order to follow the path and get your own funded account and certificate. If you're just starting out in trading, trust me, once you have this thing in your name, you are going to feel some next level aura, which is going to be taking me to the next topic right here, which is what your plan must have. Now, you need to have a plan, but what are the things that needs your plan to be consisted of? What are the things that need to be in your plan? Number one, a technical plan. Now, this technical plan involves the types of setups you are taking. The types of setups you are taking. Now, what do I mean by that? I taught my students they should understand this. Let me ask you this question. If you have the ability to trade only one setup and it gives you money 90% of the time, but it hardly show up, and you have the opportunity to trade another type of setup that shows up all the time but has a 25% chance of winning, which one would you do? Let me know in the comment section. This is going to open your mind to the possibility that you can actually get funded, but are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to do what it takes? I have this certificate, I have another one, I have subsequent certificates as well, and I've gotten a lot of traders funded, which you can see in the Funded Mastery Program right here. The Funded Mastery Program speaks result because we have lots of certificates that have been gotten in the team, and that can be you as well if only you are willing to follow the roadmap. So if you're willing to follow the roadmap, it is very, very ideal because you're going to be joining us in the waitlist and getting your spot in the Funded Mastery Program, because in this May we are going to be launching this program, and as much results we've gotten here, of course this is just a few, you are going to be part of our next funded trader. In the next 30 days, we're looking forward to getting at least 19 new traders funded. We need to make it a possibility, and this is something that can actually work if only you are ready to do what it takes. Like I said, the number one plan is you need to have a technical game plan, and the technical game plan is what will lead us into having that A+ setup. Now, would you rather have an A+ setup with high win rate but less showing up rate, or a setup that just shows up all the time but lower win rate? Of course, you would like the high win rate. That is what is driving me straight up into this. Now, this is a playbook. This playbook has the setup that highly has a strong win rate, as you can see right here, 90% win rate in our journal. In this playbook, you're going to be seeing the type of setups that we take that leads us to good profit. And now, every single thing has the way we need it to show up. Now, if you look at this right here, let me just show you the expansion. You see the write-up right here. You're going to see the write-up right there. Now, this is explaining the type of setup it is. All right? It is showing the type of setup it is and the type of setup we need to be taking. Now, if we see this kind of setup with a % win rate, there is a high chance that we're going to win the trade. Now, when you have this type of win rate backed up with the trading plan, thereby you know, okay, this is the amount of risk I need to put on this trade. Because of this trade has a 90% win rate, I don't need to play it small. I need to go at least a little bit aggressive. That is the way you get your funded account. Trust me, 0.01, 0.02, even 0.1 might not save you. Why? Because if you don't understand when to be defensive and when to be extremely aggressive, you can never get funded. Take it from me, because I have done it well, countlessly. I've come out of drawdown before. I have done it well enough that I can tell you, you need to know when to be really aggressive and when not to. And this is now leading me to the type of setup you need to be taking, which is number 1. Number 2, you need to be having a trade management rule. Now, this involves the types of plan you need to be following daily. What do I mean? Your trade management. Whenever you take this type of winning trade, what do? Now, this leads us to the pre-trade journaling right here. These are the things that you need to have in your trading plan, whereby when you take a trade or when you're looking forward to taking a trade, you're going to write it in your pre-trade journaling. Now, what does this mean? It means that you are preparing yourself to take a trade, but these are the things you need to be seeing for you to be able to execute that trade. That is why it's called pre-trade journaling. Now, let's not forget, the moment you enter the trade, you need to come to your journal and write it right here. Yes, this journal works in your phone, so you don't need to be having a laptop, your laptop, and also an iPad, and of course a desktop just like this. So you can get the journal right away in our website right now using the link in the description and grab yourself an easy 25% discount. The website has been launched, so you need to use the link in the description and get the journal right away. All you just have to do is click here and you're going to be moving straight up to the journal and you get it. You're going to be added to the journal team, whereby you keep track of your trades, and of course you never miss your trading plan. Now, when you've written down when you've taken the trade, of course after the trade, is it a win, is it a loss, is it a break even, you write it down there. This will now make you get to the third one, and the third one is self-awareness of conscious action. Let me take it again. Self-awareness of conscious action. What does this mean? It means that I know what brought this result, and I can use that which I have known to do it again. Now you've had a strategy. Now you have a strategy, which means that because of you knew what you did to get this result you've gotten, you can replicate it. That is why I got this. That is why I got the other one and another one, and I've done it for students back to back to back, because now there is a strategy. That is what you mean by, do you have a strategy? Yes, a strategy is a methodology that can be replicated back to back and still get the same result. It has to be scientific. Now, for you to have that self-awareness and consciousness, you need to be able to journal all this pre-trade journaling, current trade journaling, after trading journaling, and know the type of setups that has high win rate, which is why I tell you guys, always journal your trade. Of course, this is 2025. You don't need to be journaling with your book and writing and drawing candles on your book. No, we've gone past that. Now is the time whereby you can stay in your room, stay in your house, and even when you go out and you're on a trade, you can journal your trade because of your phone give you the ability using the MTA Trading Journal. So get yourself the MTA Trading Journal if you really want to start that level up and get your first funded certificate. Trust me, there is no way out. You must pass through the process. If you think it's just all about hitting it hard once, trust me, that can be luck the first time. But is that how you want to live your life trading prop firms? How much time do you think you have locks? So follow it in this way, and there is no way, I assure you, you're not going to get your first funded certificate and also get it done. All of these things I'm going to be giving you in details in the Funded Mastery Program, which you are going to be understanding how I did it, the type of setups that I take in order to make it happen, the plan that I have. Of course, if you don't have a strong, solid trading plan, all of these things that I'm saying is never going to work, because you're going to be finding yourself over trading. You're going to be finding yourself doing things you don't want to do, but you want to get the result you want to get. It is impossible. So that is why the Funded Mastery Program is here, to give you the aligned path that is already working. Like they say, you don't need to go and formulate your own. Choose what works and do it, and you are going to get the result that you really, really deserve. If you're looking forward to joining the program, all you have to do is use the link below to join the waitlist. And in the time of launch, you're going to be getting a whopping 51% discount for only traders in the waitlist. And this slot is open for only 69 traders, so you don't want to miss out at all. We're looking forward to making it happen for any person who is willing to get funded. And I know that I've gotten what it takes. I've done it to my team and I've done it to students, and they've gotten funded and enjoying what the prop firm space looks like. With all of these plans, you are definitely going to get funded if only you are willing to follow the pathway. I am Pex, and I pray you send this video to any trader who is looking out to start prop firm, because this is the only way out. I'm going to see you guys in the Funded Mastery program. And of course, if you're in the Telegram community, you're going to be the first to get the update. And yes, if you're in the waitlist, then be rest assured you're going to be getting a 51% discount off the Funded Mastery program once it launches. If you want to get the MTA Trading Journal in order for you to journal your trades and of course stay disciplined to yourself, there is no way you are never going to get good results if you journal your trade back to back, which is why you need to use the link in the description to get the journal right now and start journaling with your phone and your laptop. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. For sure, I am Pex, and I'm here to help you get funded. Peace. Now, onto this part where we're talking about the plan of the Stellar Lite. Now, what is this Stellar Lite? It is just as same thing as the Stellar 2-step. But there are a little bit of tweaks. Why? Because of it is the affordable offer. Now it is just like this one, but it is the affordable offer. Everything that I explained here, which I'm going to be dropping the link to the video in the last one or anywhere up here to watch this thing concerning the Stellar 2-step explanation. But for the Stellar Lite, what you're going to see as the difference is this is $32. The 5,000 account is $32, but you can see that this one started with $6K instead of $5,000. All right. Now the Stellar Lite here has $5,000 right here, which is $32. But you can see that profit target is 8% phase 1 and profit target 2 is 4%, which means you must get 4% of the account before you get to phase 2 and like that. But look at this thing here. The overall loss is 8%. And the daily drawdown is 4%, which is like a 1-to-1. They're giving you 8% so you can make 8%. They're giving you 4% so you can make 4%. Does it make sense? Yes. Now, you can trade news as well. You can get up to 95%, which I told you guys is 80%. 5 days trading minimum, just like that. But like I said, it is the less expensive and the more affordable one. So nothing so bougie about this. Just follow it and compare it with the Stellar 2-step. If you have the money, you can go for the Stellar 2-step. But if you really do not have, then you can go for the Stellar Lite. Use the link in the description to grab a 120% refund once you get your payout. You're going to be getting the 120% at that time. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.